Alright, YouTube, here's just a short, quick kind of show and tell, not really a review, of the Invicta Coalition Forces. If you're interested in this bad boy, I can get it for you for a short time for $3.99. Basically, I don't really have too much to tell you about it other than the fact that it's the Invicta Coalition Forces. This one's shown with the yellow gold face. Kind of a limit, I don't think it's limited edition, but I haven't seen it on eBay or anything. It's kind of hard to find. This one here basically is just a chronograph. And for any of you that know anything about Invictas or don't know anything about Invictas, they make dive watches, just gigantic, chunky, heavy dive watches. And I used to really be into the Jacob watches and the Breitlings and stuff like that. But after getting my first watch, which is I'll show you right here, the Venom. That's it. I'm sold. This thing weighs a pound, folks. 1 full pound. And the quality is just, it's fantastic. I mean, I'm not saying there's not better quality watches out there, but I'll tell you, for the price of these things, I mean, you're looking at, $400, $500, $600 for kind of their entry-level models with the basic, I believe it's called a Ronda 5050D movement, which is decent. I mean, it's not, it's not going to be your, like a high-end watch. I mean, you can get them with, like, much better movements, but I mean, what do you need it for, I mean, I'm all about how it looks on your wrist, what kind of compliments you get. People walk by, you're like, damn, what is that? And that's what I'm about. So, I was reluctant to buy this one. I thought about getting it in black. It's kind of like a military style, like, it almost looks like a tank, but I didn't want to go with I just kind of feel like a black watch is, for spending that kind of money, a black watch doesn't really stand out. I went with the stainless. I mean, this thing is beautiful. Let me throw it on my wrist here so you can get an idea of the size. This one isn't as heavy as the Venom. This thing weighs 13 ounces. The Venom weighs a full pound. I might be off by an ounce or so, but I mean, it's still a tank. I mean, side by side with the Venom, I mean, it's almost as big. Not quite as thick. The Venom is a full 22 millimeters wide, or deep or wide. This one here, I believe, is 18 or 19. This is my all-time favorite, folks, right here, the Venom. But I'm really glad I got it. The Coalition Forces is really a nice watch. I wore it to work the other day, and I got like 3 compliments the first day. And a lot of people just very interested, like, what is that? It's got a crown cover right here. This thing flips open to protect your crown. Let me check how, I think it's 1,000 meter water resistant. Swiss made movement. I mean, these are high quality. I mean, I love Invicta, and I've been collecting watches for years, and I have a gigantic collection, probably a lot bigger than any of you folks watching me right now. I can almost guarantee it. Some watches, I mean, they go back, 15, 16 years ago when I started, so it's been a long time collecting. And I'm telling you, the Invictas are the nicest ones that I've ever owned or ever will own, I'm sure. Now, sure, you can go out and spend, $10,000, $100,000 for watches. I'm not that kind of person. I don't have that kind of money to spend. I'm more of the $300, $400, $500, maybe $800 range watches. But this thing right here, I picked up for $300. Beautiful, isn't it? And it's a tank. When you want a unique watch to get noticed, Invicta is the way to do it. Well, there it is, folks. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment. If you don't have anything nice to say, just keep it to yourself. I mean, we don't need more hate and comments from people. Come on now. You don't like it, it's all good. Different things for different people. But I love it, and generally I think if you're searching for Invicta right now, you love it too. And I just want to make a quick show and tell, because a lot of the videos you see on there are just kind of like the watch on a pedestal, being rotated around in a circle. You don't really get to see it on a wrist. And I have a 7-inch wrist, weigh 165 pounds. So, I'm not a big guy by any means, and this sucker watches always look really huge on me. But even if you're a big guy, big man wants a big watch. These are the watches to get. Check that out. So I'm not going to tell you, any kind of facts. You can look that up on your own. This is just basically a show and tell. You can check it out. Maybe you're in the market. Maybe you're thinking about getting one. You need to see it on a wrist. There it is. Look at that band. I mean, just beautiful. They make this one here with a rose gold face, black, silver, and blue. When I bought them, the only colors available were the yellow and the rose gold. And I was going to get the rose gold, but you know, I have a lot of rose gold watches already, so I wanted to get something a little different, and I'm really glad I got the yellow because it's really subtle and almost looks like silver if you in the right light, you know. That's kind of, I always like the silver look. All right, well, thanks for watching. Have a good one.